Good morning, everyone. Great to see so many of you joining our webinar for North Kesteven Council. Just while you're all joining us, we're going to talk about how we can transform your digital communications today. And I've got lovely members of our team with us. So we're expecting quite a few people today. I'd like to introduce you to Sarah and Hannah, who are on our call, and are going to be a really big part of your work with us. North Kesteven District Council have sponsored this webinar and access to us and our platform, and we've helped thousands of businesses get more out of their digital comms. So just while everybody's coming and settling down, I'd love to introduce you to Hannah Dove and Sarah Bassett. So Hannah, why don't you start?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Great to have so many of you joining. It's great to be working with North Kesteven District Council, and yeah, I'm in charge of kind of all things customer service related, and also helping all of you get onboarded as well. So it'd be great to see lots of you signing up, and I look forward to meeting you and getting you started.
Thank you, Hannah. And Sarah.
Hello. Well, happy Tuesday morning. Lovely as well to see so many of you joining us. It's brilliant. We love it when we have a full house. I'm Sarah Bassett. I'm Head of Growth. I will also be part of your onboarding process, and you might see me on some training sessions. Yeah, here to help. Looking forward to today.
So quite a lot of you on chat on this webinar, as we said, and some people might be watching it on catch up as well. For both groups of people, please use the chat function. So if you're live on Zoom, you'll find a Q&A function, might be at the top of the screen or down the bottom of the screen. Please do use it, and Hannah and Sarah will answer live. If you're watching this on catch up, you'll probably see a little blue button down the bottom right hand side of your screen. And same thing, if you ask us any questions, we'll answer live. So if you are watching this and catch up, don't worry about it. You'll still got access to the lovely ladies you see on this call, and many more actually, who we'll meet in a minute. This is all about helping you get more from digital, whether it's about how to get your website see more people, by more people, or how to get social media working for you. Stick around, because we've got a really good offer for you, but you only get it if you go through the end of this webinar. We should be just over half an hour. We will be quite snappy, but you do need to listen to what we've got to say in order to be able to access just under £1,000 worth of tools and training. You can't get this offer anywhere else. It's not available on our website. You need to watch this video in order to get access to the booking link so you can come and see us. So without further ado, as I said, please use the Q&A and tell us where you're from, what type of business you've got, and then we can make the webinar more pertinent to you. But please ask Sarah and Hannah any questions you've got as we go through. So the challenge that we all face is that connecting with our digital customers is quite hard, actually. And as individuals, we're really quite adept at using social media and grabbing our phone and asking the questions. It comes as second nature to us, no matter where we are. We're connected to everything. So it doesn't matter whether you're in the middle of the street in New York or in North Kesteven. You can Google people. You can flick from Google to Instagram to Facebook to TikTok. And as a human being, you're making instant judgment about that business. But actually, as a business, to make all that work, it's flipping hard. We're here to make it easier because it really matters. But it can feel like you're on an absolute hamster wheel you just can't get off. I'd love to know in the chat, actually, where do you feel like you are? Are you a 10? Are you absolutely nailing this and you know what you're doing? Or are you maybe a 1 where it's just, I'm a bit scared to get on the wheel, or I don't know where to start, because it is overwhelming. You're not alone. There's nobody we speak to. And I'd love to bring Hannah and Sarah in here. We speak to businesses every single day. We've helped about 25,000 different businesses over the course of the last few years. And Sarah, how do businesses generally feel about managing their digital comms?
Well, there's such a wide range of businesses, but I think there's kind of twofold, really. There are those businesses that are already using social, and they're doing a really good job, but actually they're wanting to understand how to turn the work that they're doing on social media into customers or sales. And so we've got all the tools and the training to help them perhaps do some social media advertising. But then we've got those people in general that you know, they do a bit of social, but actually they don't really know what to post. You know, it's hard. What should I say? Can I be front facing, or should I be showing products all the time? You know, what should I be posting about? So that's one of the things that we really help our clients with, because, you know, it is hard, but it's about driving engagement. It's about being part of the conversation. It's about making sure that you're discoverable. And that's what social media is all about.
And it's much bigger than just social. So what we're offering with this package is that it doesn't just help your social media, it makes sure that when you capture somebody's attention through social, you've then got the tools to connect with them as well. So one of the things that Hannah does is she mans our customer service desk. So Hannah, you really see the sort of breadth and depth of questions that people ask and ensure that they get their answers quickly. But, you know, give me a taste of some of the things that people ask.
I mean, it can be from anything. We obviously cater not only for kind of businesses that are maybe more advanced on social media, but we also cater for beginners. So it could literally be as simple as, how do I create a post on Instagram, for example, or maybe all the way up to, how do I create an ad on Facebook, for example. So the range is very, very different. And the great thing with what we offer is that it does cater for absolutely any business, whether you're kind of starting off new and kind of the kind of digital side of things, or whether you just maybe want a few more kind of hints and tips. So that's the great thing about it. But yeah, the questions, we get a wide kind of array of questions, which is great because people are willing to kind of learn new things and try different things as well.
And how quickly do people get their questions answered, Hannah?
Oh, within, I want to say, about maybe 10 seconds. Very quick.
So that's the thing. The overwhelm is because actually there's so much to do, and often when you start trying to find out how do I fix it, you just get swamped with other people's articles and get distracted, and it can be really hard. So as I said, it's much broader than just social media. It's how that social media also connects to your business. But our job is to remove that overwhelm. Because can I let you into a little secret? There are 5 billion people using social media globally, but only 19% of the 8 million businesses that we monitor actually are active on digital on a daily basis, which is quite staggering when you think about it. 5 billion people use social media globally, only 19% of businesses are active, and 82% of consumers use some form of digital communication to decide what to buy. So think about that for a minute. If you can up your digital game, you get disproportionate access, and that is what this is about. But we want to fix this problem. We know that the rapid adoption of digital comms by consumers absolutely surpasses most businesses' ability to adapt that process, and we all feel stupid. Believe you me, I have moments like that. There is so much to know. So what we have done is combine the knowledge of many experts into a really simple format that you can access on demand when you need it, when you need that question answered. I'm going to show you exactly how that works. And as I said at the beginning, please make sure you stay to the end, because we're going to connect you to all of this so that we can reduce these moments in your business. Our solution is a platform that brings together the data from all the social media platforms, things like Google My Business. It brings together emails, it brings together your phone calls, and it puts all that data in one place, and it makes it really easy to do the right thing. We've got a whole load of AI that makes it quicker for you to deliver content. So we've all had that moment you think, oh my goodness, what do I do? What do I write? How do I do it? We fixed that problem. So stick about, because I've got something really exciting to show you. Now, have we done it before? Absolutely we have. We've served about 25,000 different businesses, and we've got lots of lovely testimonials. If you go to our website, you can see them. I should do that now. So if you go to mobytech.com, you can read all our testimonials, and you can go to Trustpilot as well. We work with everything from Cliptis, for example, a startup app, through to big PLCs like New River, who run how many shopping centres, Sarah?
Ooh, 25, 26?
Yeah, so big gig.
Oh yeah, huge.
Lovely big range of businesses, and they've all, what's really interesting is, for example, with New River, you've got shopping centre managers who are having to run their feeds for their shopping centre, but they're not digital's not their first language, is it, Sarah? They've probably got another set of skills.
No, digital definitely isn't. They're actually quite old school in that regard. They're much more, I suppose, yeah, they're much more sort of print comms and that kind of thing rather than digital, but they're really getting into it, and they know that digital drives footfall.
Exactly.
And that's what their main aim is for their clients, because they've got all these lovely businesses that are within their shopping centres, and they need to invite people to come in.
Absolutely. So we've got everything from what I call very old school businesses shifting to digital, to somebody like Zara da Silva, who runs a totally online brand, fabulous Brazilian who sells her leggings. And so Hannah, from your perspective, you're getting questions through our customer service from all sorts of businesses all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, all the time.
But as I say, if you've got any questions about us, go and read our testimonials and you'll get a really good feel for how quickly we respond and the level of service we get, and that you're going to get by becoming part of this programme.
I've just seen you scroll past La Fleur de Chocolat, and that's a lovely business that we work with. A one lady team, and oh my gosh, her chocolates sound amazing. And she just puts a short description, doesn't she, into our AI, and our AI's got really excited about her chocolate. And we all dive into her posts because they're just make your mouth water. She's having a lovely time with it, isn't she?
We're going to show you how to make mouth-watering content in a moment as well. So I want to give you 3 really quick case studies. We should take the chocolate lady on the case study, shouldn't we? Got 3 really quick case studies from 3 very different kinds of businesses that we've helped. So Juliana Deli Cafe in Putney, lovely couple, probably 60 plus. We were working with Putney actually during COVID, and really explaining to businesses how they could reach their customers digitally. These guys had never, ever done anything digital. They said, why would we do that? We've got an offline business, customers come into our shop and buy, and suddenly with COVID, they had to find a way to reach them. So Isabella, who's a larger-than-life Italian, went out and said, well, I'm going to do this. She went and traded her Nokia brick for a smartphone, started taking pictures, which said, there's only one thing I'm not, and I can't do an Italian accent, so I'm going to try and do it, which said, I refuse to appear on camera. So I said, we don't need to. You've got beautiful pictures of pasta. The pasta is, oh my gosh. I think one of you's had it, haven't you? It's so delicious. It's so good. Who's had their pasta?
Me. If you ever go to Putney, go and prepare to, yes. Oh, it's absolutely divine. And the atmosphere in there is just so wonderful. They're just such amazing people, really vibrant, really authentic, really genuine, kind. They're just lovely people.
But I think they've come as close as you can to having scratch and sniff Instagram, really, haven't they? You know, their stories are the screenshot on the right hand side is a screenshot of one of the stories of pasta, and they've discovered if they do these stories and they talk about the ingredients, do you know what, people turn up and buy it, and they can sell out of their pasta dishes a day. During COVID, they were doing takeout, and that's how they kept the business alive. But it's worked for them so well that, apologies, I've got my text messages pinging up on the screen. It worked for them so well that they've continued doing it now. But the key message here is this is not an online business, it's an offline business, and they're just using digital to show people their product, and literally you can smell the pasta. And the result is they get more people coming in. The other amazing thing they did is they really started engaging very, very well with everybody else's content in Putney, and they encouraged other people, other local businesses to start to be more active on digital. I'll come back to that in a minute. Another quick case study. This is one of the first businesses we worked with right back at the very beginning of us starting to train businesses for local authorities and bids. This is working with Cheltenham Bid. And actually Sophie on the left is another one that said, I will never appear on camera. So she asked her employees to appear on camera. And she got one lovely lady who does it really well. She sells very expensive boots. And when we first met her, I had the pleasure of being thrown out of her store twice, actually. She said, look, nobody's ever going to buy my product online, because it's expensive boots. They need to come in and try it, and my ladies are a certain age. She is now selling an extraordinary amount of boots online. She no longer throws it out of her shop, and she's got to the point where she can spend £250 on ads and get £50,000 back in sales. Now, I can guarantee you that none of you will do that immediately, but I promise you, if you come and learn with us and use our tools, we can help you to get to that level as well. She's got to the point where she can target her audience so well with her ads that she knows she can sell out a product. and it's changed the way she does business. She now has a pop-up shop rather than a full-time shop. She pops up in John Lewis, and she's making an incredible amount of cash. We've just got a lot of questions, got some questions coming up from some B2B businesses. Yeah, does this work for B2B? Absolutely. So whether you are B2C or B2B, a high street retailer, or whether you are running a more service-based business, there's always a story you can tell on social. With the cafe, it's about their pasta. With these guys, it's about their boots. This is another B2C business I want to talk to you about, but don't think it's got to be B2C. It can be any type of business. So Denise from Law & Co, slightly different. She's an ex-model. She runs a beautiful fashion store. Hannah actually used to work for her once upon a time. If you go back through her feeds, you'll find Hannah right at the beginning. Is that right, Hannah?
Yeah, you will.
But Denise was not digital, was she? But she had everybody else running her feeds.
Yeah, literally. She, again, was a bit similar to Sophie Scarrett, where she didn't think she really needed it because she already had her kind of regular customers that would come in and spend with her and things like that. And yeah, as soon as we kind of started posting more on Instagram wearing clothes and things like that, people would start seeing it and coming in and buying. So she started to see kind of the impact social media had from that point.
So at the point that we met, I met Denise, she was doing these amazing try-on sessions where she'd get a bunch of clothes come in and she'd stand in front of the mirror and you do the quick changes behind the scenes. And for half an hour maybe show her ladies her clothes, but she was only doing it to her followers. She wasn't putting any money behind the ads. We've shown how to boost her content to a wider audience, and she's selling 6 figures worth of clothes every month now online. It has changed her business. She's still got her physical stores, but it is incredible. But again, what's interesting about these 3 case studies is they've all done something slightly different. They've done it in a different way, so there's no wrong or right. But the key thing is they've taken their business and they've taken it online and they're telling their story. You don't have to show your face. That's what I really wanted to show you, is that you don't have to show your face, and it can be any type of business, but digital will drive your footfall. I want to play you this video. This is going to always go wrong when I do this, because this is the story of the bigger picture. I said about Giuliano's Cafe in Putney, is what was great is by them doing it, they got other businesses doing it. And the same thing happened in Herefordshire. We worked with all the businesses in a town, and the footfall went up by over 15% for those businesses that were using social media. Come on, machine. Right, let's play this video. Turn the sound.
Less people. As the increase in the cost of living and flexible working continues, less people are visiting their high streets. Businesses like the Ledbury in Herefordshire are attempting to use social media to bring customers in. But is it working?
It's absolutely helped us. And I think the opportunities for small business, especially on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of them really, is endless. If you are confident and have the knowledge and know-how, which maybe has given us, to explore all the different services they have to offer and to reach the maximum audience.
Whether you want a drink or something new to wear, you can find it here under one roof. They are one of more than 1,700 businesses in the county who took part in a government-funded social media pilot. During that time, businesses taking part had a 15% increase in footfall, whereas those who didn't take part had 7.4%. Social media specialists argue more companies need to invest in their online presence.
Only 400 businesses post something on a daily basis on social media. It's a challenging market, right? So you've got to really look to be able to expand your business today. I think there's a big misunderstanding that social media is sometimes seen as a digital channel. But actually, as consumers, we've got a phone in our hand all the time, and it's what you see on your feed determines what you do.
Could this shake-up in approach be the answer?
We have quite a big following that we're trying to grow, and part of a service that maybe offers is to grow an audience that reflect other people who've been interested and enjoy the business. So that way we get to kind of maximize our reach and let everyone know what we're doing, and that we'd love to welcome them to the library.
And it's that strategy many in this area are taking on in order to drive footfall from online into physical stores. as increasing footfall in high streets remains a challenge for businesses across the country. Theo Chikomba, GB News.
Thank you. Sorry about the technical glitches at the beginning. But the message there is that the more people in a place that start using social media, the more signposts you're putting out, in effect, the more times your place is popping up on people's phones. And we've seen it time and time again. Hannah, do you remember the first ever campaign we ran in where was it, Stafford? And the footfall was just extraordinary. And the people would like, this is magic. But it's just common sense, isn't it? If you're appearing on people's phones, more people turn up.
100%. I think a lot of the times, a lot of people are quite scared to kind of put themselves on social medias in their business. But honestly, by doing so, you are just going to increase your chances of gaining new customers and allowing more people to see who you are and where you are as well.
So we'd like the same thing to be happening with you in North Kesteven. And let me introduce you to Maybe. As I said, please hang about. You've got a really special invitation at the end of this webinar to be able to access all of this without charge. I just need to tell my dog to sit down. Could you sit down, please? Sorry about the people. And what you get as part of this package is a full suite of social media tools and tools that connect social media to your website. So you get a social media planner. You can create your posts and you can use AI. We're going to do a little demo on this in a minute. Another live demo that can always go terribly wrong. But if you have ever come to post on something on social and thought, oh, I've no idea what to write, we have got the solution for you. We've got everything you need to create amazing ads. Again, they're all powered by AI. So you can literally add your website and the AI will write the ad for you. We've got the most amazing widget you can put on your website. So when your traffic arrives at your website, it can grab the name and phone number, and you can add, and people add an image, add a message. And so you can turn your visitors into leads. So many people, get traffic to their website, but don't do a great job of converting into leads because it requires technology they maybe don't have. You've all got a free widget that's like this, doesn't have a picture of Hannah. You can put a picture of your own beautiful team on it and change the colors on it. But literally all of this content, then all of these customers' details then go into your Maybe platform. You have a video hub that lets you access literally 5 minutes bite-sized videos on any topic you like. And on every part of the Maybe platform, you've got a blue chat button that you can ask it any question you like, whenever you like. And as Hannah says, you'll get answers in 10 seconds. So if I say, how do I create a reel? About 10 seconds later, I get a message that says, to create a reel on Instagram, you can use a simple hack from this article, and it will link you to an article. And at the bottom of every article, the article will probably have a video in it, but at the bottom of every article, you'll have a link to our daily live. So if the article doesn't serve your purpose and the video doesn't serve your purpose, you can book in to talk to us to get answers to every question you could possibly imagine. You get one-on-one time with one of our team for 15 minutes, and there's no limit to how many times you can come to those sessions. I want to show you how the AI works because it is mind-blowing. I'm conscious of time, and I think we've had a nice chat. So I'm going to click across. In fact, I think I've already opened this page. So let me just come here. Across here. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's do, what should we do? Let's think ahead. Should we do an opening of a new bakery in North Kesteven? Does that sound good, Hannah?
Yeah, perfect.
Open planner. So I've got a new bakery opening in North Kesteven. I want to put it's going to appear on our planner. So I'll come back here. We're going to go new post. That one. New post. Create new post. I'm going to say select social account. So I think we're going to put it on Facebook, and you can put it on multiple accounts at one time. So let's put it on all channels. I'm going to create a post. I'm going to customize it for each channel, so it makes sure it's relevant for each channel. And I'm going to say, we are opening.
Pauline, you go and press the AI button.
Thank you. Sorry, Hannah. Thank you. I'm being an idiot driver. I'll copy that. Thank you. Should have asked you to do this demo. AI. There we go. So content title. Here we go. new bakery. New bakery opening. We are opening a new bakery in North. You have to help me. North Kesteven. Hannah, spell for me.
K-E-S-T.
Yeah.
E-V-E-N.
There you go. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. So add words bakery. Add North Kesteven. So give it some keywords so the AI knows what it's doing. Writing tone. I think we could have funny for this, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Medium. So we're only with VIPs.
So someone's just asked a question, Polly, saying, so you literally just need to add a very brief description, then it doesn't have to be a really long post. Absolutely
not. I mean, I'm trying to spell this because I don't look stupid on a webinar. We chat with VIP champagne and lovely nibbles. No, you're going to be amazed by what happens next. So hold on to your chair. And yeah, you can ask it anything. So funny, number of variations, medium length, hit generate. But that's probably quite, I mean, that's a well spelt prompt for me, isn't it, Hannah? You can make appalling typos and it will work it out for you. I haven't even put a date in here. I haven't done a great job on that prompt, actually. So look at this. Calling all carb enthusiasts and pastry aficionados. Guess what? We're about to sprinkle lives with a bunch of with a pinch of sweetness, a dash of deliciousness, and a whole lot of yumminess. Our brand spanking new bakery is opening its doors in the heart of North Kesteven. Just going to be at the event you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss. Sorry, that quite. But isn't that great? And literally, you've got, how long would that have taken you to create? Calling all carb lovers, 3 versions. You've got everything you want, and you can say copy that, pops it in there, hit continue. You've then got the post here. Now, shall we add an image? How would that be? Let's add an image. So I'm going to come here.
Just hit that little image button next to the emoji, Polly, and to the left.
I've got too many things open. You're running a webinar.
Left a bit more. So next to the smiley face, there's an image button. Not that one. Go across more. To the left. Yeah. Right a bit more.
There we go. Sorry, I've got so many things on my screen with the webinar, the chat. I can't see it. Here we go. So we're going to say we'd like, I think pastry aficionado is going to say, we're going to take, I'm going to shut that for a second, sorry. Calling all carb enthusiasts and pastry aficionados. So we're sprinkling live a pinch of sweetness, that's delicious. Take that. And we're going to put that into the AI image. So come back to add an image to the post, create an image using AI, describe your image, a party. So put a party, a party to sprinkle your lives with a pinch of sweetness, dash of deliciousness to open a bakery. Because you haven't opened it yet, you haven't got pictures necessarily. So let's try 3 examples. We'll put with VIPs and champagne. Somebody could make some mood music for me while I'm trying to type. Here we go. That's about right. Yes, near enough. Okay. So I'm going to choose watercolor. I love watercolor. It's always so good. But you've got all sorts of different types that you can use. You can use Dreamlight, animated, photograph, photo, colorful, seal. You've got all of these types you can choose from. Should we do sketch actually to do that? So let's do sketch. And then we can change it. Generate. And in a second, you'll have all of the AI you could possibly wish. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. It's so clever. It's so clever. My camera's decided it doesn't want to switch on anymore, but the images are always just so good.
Isn't that amazing?
Someone's just commented as well saying, this is going to save me so much time as I spend hours thinking of one post to write.
Absolutely. And what's so great about this is it can create inside the platform as well. You've got this personalized AI, which we're not in a demo right now. You need to come to the meeting to get the personalized AI. Is that it will do even more for you. You write your blog posts, you write your press releases, and what's more is it knows how to be you. I can't tell you the time this saves you. Most important thing is it's all happening inside the Maybe platform. You haven't got to go somewhere else and do it, so it makes it so much easier for you. But I think it is an absolute world beater. It just changes everything, because suddenly all the reasons for not being able to post, you haven't got time, go away. It's all at your fingertips. And if you've got any problems, you know what? You have got a blue help button. And show that in a second. But you've also got, we also save all the AI you write. So everything you ask for, you can go back to it, both your social posts and your images as well. So you've got access to all of those things. But I want to show you this as well, because this is the other game changer. Let's say you have got a question on how do I create a reel. You can click this blue button that lives inside every part of Maybe. And you literally have to say, actually, I saw a question earlier on, Hannah. Somebody said, do you integrate with Shopify? Great, with Shopify. So rather than asking us the questions, if you're watching on catch up, you can ask it. Oh, look, I'm shouting at it, not Spotify. Shop. I said I was stupid. Shop. If fine. You integrate? So I got that right? That's not right, is it? Shopify. That's right, isn't it?
You need to swap the I and the F around.
Fine, yeah, thank you. Fine, yeah, is that right? That's still not right. Shop. If fine.
IFY.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, thank you. Still right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you integrate Shopify? So you can ask us anything from what do we integrate to how to do a particular thing on social media. You can shout to us, as you can see. Right. Yes, we can integrate Shopify. The integration allows you to manage Shopify store from inside your Maybe CRM, setting up Shopify integration. This opens the article, talks you exactly through how to do it. So lady that just asked us on the call, Hannah's going to pick this up and share this link with you. But you can go to Maybe and ask us anything. Major typing issues. How do I set up an X account?
So I think that's actually quicker than 10 seconds as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. And hands up, Hannah. Show John, hands up. Put your hands in the air. Show you're not doing this. There you go.
No, I'm literally not.
So not only does AI help you write your content, AI also helps us deliver support. Now, if we see you having a long conversation in here, Hannah and her team do jump in and go, actually, are you stuck somewhere else? But the key thing is that every article that we've got has also got a link at the bottom that says, if you haven't got what you want, and you can see it's really extensive. All articles are extensive. Want more help, book a live. Now, all of you have got access to this if you wait to the end and book a meeting with us and get set up. I promise you, you will never be stuck again. You've got access to experts and AI that answers your questions 24/7, and all the tools you need to be able to create content whenever you like. Our aim is that you don't feel like this again. Our aim is to enable you to be able to smash it really easily. Behind that blue button sits the whole Maybe team. You've met me, but there are all these lovely other people, as well as Sarah and as well as Hannah, who are here to make your life easier, and make the technology work, make the help work, and generally solve your digital challenges. If you go to our website, you'll see that to buy a Social Plus account is £97 a month or £970 a year. You have got free access to it if you come to the meeting at the end of this webinar. There are other platforms, there are other services available that give you access to more, but you've got everything you need in that Social Plus account to get started. As I've shown you, we've done this time and time again. We've helped thousands of businesses, and we really look forward to helping you. Please go to our website, check out those testimonials, and read how much we've helped them. What's really interesting is that a lot of them talk about our team, not just about our technology, because it is the support that makes us stand out. Thank you, the Maybe team, for helping me set up the Maybe account. I appreciate support moving forward and the wide-ranging training available. I really appreciate your patience and taking the time to lead me through this technology maze. And that is a very common feeling. So if you're feeling, oh my goodness, this isn't for me, it's too scary, please don't, because we're here to take that pain away. We know you haven't got hours to spend, so you can use AI to automate your content creation. And that it will also go to things like managing your, if you have people send questions to you in any language, now we've all stepped over the digital threshold. I know that Laura and Co was sort of slightly bemused when we started getting questions coming in Spanish. Well, they've discovered they can use the AI to actually answer in Spanish as well. You can get AI to write your ads across a range of channels, and we can show you how to make those ads work better. And you've got access to all the tools you need in one place. What's more, you've got help 24/7. So hang about, fingers on the buzzers, because to get access to that blue button, to get access to all that help, you need to book a call. You need to learn what the likes of Sophie Scarrett, Juliana's Cafe, and Laura and Co have done, which is that any business can make the shift. Any business can become digital and start to attract customers in new ways. Your sponsor package is worth over £970. Sorry, we've got a disconnect there, 970, 950. It is £970. It's unlimited support sessions, and it's limited to a limited number of businesses in North Kesteven. You pay nothing, but spaces are limited. So are you ready? Are you ready to book? When you book, you'll have access to all of our team. They're all here, ready and waiting to help you. So please, we want to help businesses in North Kesteven achieve the kind of results we've seen elsewhere in the country. We want to see your footfall across the town, across the area, go up. And you can do that right now by booking a spot with us so you can claim your sponsor package. You won't get it any other way. You've got to come and see us. This is how it works. You click on the link. It opens a calendar. We'll send you this link as well in the email after this session. And you'll come to a calendar that looks like this. You find a slot that works for you. And then you'll be booked in with Hannah, Sarah, or one other member of our team that will help you get access to everything you need to be able to start to transform your digital communications. You literally pick a hotspot, hit continue, and you'll be into our world. We will get you set up with an account, but there are limited spaces. So please don't delay. Just while you're writing that down, I'll answer some of the other questions. I've seen some questions about, do you help with Google My Business? Yes, absolutely, we do that. I'm a real novice. Will they be able to manage? Yes, 100%. Isabella from Juliana's Cafe and Deli literally didn't know how to use a smartphone, and she can now sell out a pasta by using Instagram stories. She doesn't use any other social media. She just does Instagram. So don't feel like you've got to do everything. You can just start in one particular channel. And Hannah, are there any other questions that I should pick up on?
There's one in particular I've just spotted, which actually is a really good question, from somebody who's already been through our support package in the last 12 months, and they're wondering whether they can now claim this package, and how they do that, because I think we've done a huge update on Maybe. So there's lots of new tools in there for you. So what you need to do as well, don't worry, yes, you'll have access to it all. Book a call and we'll get you onboarded onto the new version. So yeah, it's open to everybody.
That's a really good question, Sarah. Thanks for bringing that. Yeah, just to be clear, whether you've signed up before or not, please book a call, because there's a whole load more. We've shown you a little glimpse of the AI, but literally, Hannah, what I've shown them is just a tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. We have another question as well that's come through, just about having kind of any help sessions that are available as well, kind of with social media and getting started.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So number one, you've got 24/7 access to our knowledge base, which gives you pretty much spits out answers on the nose. And then 11 o'clock every day, you've got support sessions Monday through to Friday you can book into, and they're all linked to all of the articles that you can reach through that little blue help button. That lives everywhere. We are accessible 24/7, and you've got access to one-on-one help as well. So don't delay. Please click on that link, maybetech.com/nkbook. You won't be able to find that link anywhere else. We will send it to you as well. But please, my gosh, your calendar's blowing up. I can see the links going crazy.
Yeah, mine is pinging.
get my emails going, you've been booked by, you've been booked by.
Guys, it's so great to see so many of you on your call, so many on this call. Anybody watching on catch up as well, please remember, if you've got any questions, you can hit the blue button and go to maybetech.com/nkbook to grab your spot. Spaces are limited. We're very keen to make sure as many businesses in North Kesteven have access to this. If we're oversubscribed, we'll go back to council and say, can we fulfill that too? So if you've got any colleagues as well that you think, or local businesses that you know that think would benefit from this, please do share, because the more you all increase your digital output, the more benefit the whole area has. So once you've got your meeting, just quickly talk about what happens. One of our team will set up your free Maybe Social Plus account. Before the call, we'll send you a voucher code, because you are getting an account that is normally paid for. You need to bring your debit or credit card. You will not be charged for the plan, but you need to enter it in order for us to trigger it. And we'll give you that voucher code so you're not paying anything for it. We'll show you the best way to get started, how to access 24/7 help, and we'll walk you through exactly what to do next to qualify for this Social Plus account, which is worth £970. I repeat, spaces are limited. Don't dilly-dally, don't delay. Go to maybetech.com/nkbook and pick a slot on that calendar as fast as you possibly can. Thank you all. Hannah and Sarah, you've been amazing. Sarah is looking beautiful today. Sorry, her camera's not broken, but you can, Hannah, thank you so much for your help. And if you've got anything to say to any of the businesses who are waiting, or anybody that's thinking, should I or shouldn't I, what would you say?
I would say take up the offer, get involved. It's amazing. You can see the kind of case studies that Polly's shown as well, and how digital really does work. And it will just benefit your business at the end of the day. It will be myself and Sarah and a couple of other colleagues as well that will be kind of helping you through the whole process. And yeah, please feel free to ask any questions, queries, anything like that. We are here to help you and guide you in the right direction.
Hannah, thank you so much. You've all been the most amazing crowd. I can still see questions flooding in, but I'm conscious of your time. So all the questions are still flooding in. We will answer offline. And if you're, as I said, if you're watching on catch up, ask us questions in that blue button and you'll get that speedy response you've just seen on screen. We really look forward to onboarding you all and giving you access to Maybe and really helping you transform the way you do digital. Thank you all very much. Speak again soon.